Hi, welcome to Inventor 2023 video tutorial. I want to do that cylinder for my 7-cylinder radial engine now in Inventor, and I want to show you 3 or 4 different ways to do it. Let's take a look at the drawing. So here it is, and you could make a screenshot and then follow this exercise step by step if you want. So let's have fun with Inventor. Okay, let's start with our sketches. I want to have a sketch on the top plane. That would be the ZX plane, and this will be a circle, and the diameter of that circle should be 136 millimeter. Okay, finish that sketch. Then another one on the same plane. Let's rotate this. Another circle somewhere over here, diameter 40 millimeter, and it should be aligned horizontal with that one here, and the distance is 75, and we will not have to edit it afterwards. In Inventor we can do it with that dimension. Finish that sketch. And another one on the XY plane, another circle, and this should be a diameter of 83. Finish that sketch as well. Now, in order to replicate or to emulate the first version of CATIA, Siemens NX and SolidWorks, I have to use surfaces, because in Inventor there is no thin or thick extrude. But I will need 2 planes. So let's go for a plane. This should be a parallel plane to the top plane. That would be the XZ plane, like this, and the first distance should be 260. So it should be up there, yes. And I will need another one, which is again parallel to the, not to this one, but to the XZ plane again, and that distance should be 260 minus 1.67 millimeter. And I will need another one, again with a distance to the XZ plane, and this should be 260 minus 47 millimeter, like this. Okay, now let's go for the first extrude. Should be with that sketch here. It should be a surface, and it should go up to that top plane, and this was work plane 1. So go here and select the top plane, this one, and confirm. Now let's thicken that. So go for thicken. I want to thicken the surface 5 millimeter, and that's to the outside, but in this case it's to the inside. That's kind of strange, but it is like it is. See, that would be outside, that's inside. And confirm, and hide that surface body. Now another one. So go for another extrude. Same sketch. So in order to use that sketch, make it for reuse or make it visible. Where is it? It's right there. That's the sketch. This one. And let's make it visible. Now another extrude with that sketch, another surface, and now it should be in between. So that's between, on, and it should be between this surface face or plane and the top one. So let's see, it should go from this surface plane to that surface plane and confirm, which should give me that small surface here. And I want to thicken that as well. So go for thicken, and the face would be, of course, this small one here, and it should have 7 mm thickness, but in this case to the outside, which means in this case we have to go for the inside. And we could try to join, or we could go for a new solid. I want to go for a new solid because with the join I think I cannot pattern it. So let's go for a new solid and confirm, which gives me a new solid up there, this one. And now I can pattern that one in that direction. So go for a rectangular pattern. I want to pattern a body. That would be this solid 2. The direction is the y-axis, but the other way around. I need 31 instances, and the distance between those is 6.67. And confirm. Please note, those ribs here are in just one solid. That's possible in Inventor. Now I could combine them. So I want to use this as base body and that body as tool, and I don't want to keep the tool bodies, and confirm. Now next, this one here. So go for another extrude. I don't need a surface, so I switch off that surface mode, but I want to go in between. I want to go between this one and that one, but first I should select the profile. That's the profile, and I want to go for a new body, otherwise I can't do that fillet. So it should go from between this face to the top one, and it's a new body, and confirm. Let's do the fillet, and it should be 7 mm, and okay. Now let's make a pattern with that solid. Where is it? A circular pattern. I want to pattern a solid, this one here, and the rotation axis should be the y-axis, and I want 4 instances, 360 degrees, and I could join it. Yes, not a new body, so go for OK, and then we can combine. That's the base body, and that's the tool, and confirm. Great. Now we can do another extrude with that sketch here. It should be symmetric, maybe 200, and I want to remove it. Okay. And then we need the hole on top here, so go for a hole. 2010 is okay. Let's select the surface, select this circular edge here, and confirm. And then I want to pattern that hole with a circular pattern, and the rotation axis would be the y-axis, and again 4 instances, 360 degrees, and the first version is done. Great. Now a more conventional version. Let's hide that solid, and I want to see the sketches. Okay, and there is another surface body which should be hidden as well. Great. Now let's start with an extrude right here, and this should be a solid, and it should go up to the top plane, work plane 1, and it should not be joined but a new solid, and confirm. Now I can copy that sketch here, so that would be sketch 1. Let's make a copy and paste it onto work plane 1 right there. Paste. It should be fully constrained because it's a parallel plane. We just need to change that value to 150. Then we can do another extrude with this one, the other direction, and I could use that second plane here. Let's zoom in a little bit. I could use this plane, and it should be joined to that solid, and confirm. Now I can do a linear pattern, rectangular. I want to pattern that extrusion. Direction would be the y-axis, and again 31 instances, and the spacing is 6.76, but it's the other way around, and confirm. Nice. Now I can copy this sketch as well. That's sketch 3, so go for copy and paste it onto work plane 1. That's the wrong one, sorry. It should be sketch 2. Copy and paste it onto work plane 1. Yeah, it's fully constrained, that's great. Let's make an extrude. This could go 2, that's the profile, and it should go to, it should be joined to that plane here. So select this plane, and I have to go for a new body, but otherwise I couldn't do the fillet, so let's go for a new body and confirm. Let's do that fillet with 7 millimeters on that edge, confirm. Now we can do a pattern again, a circular pattern with that body, so go here, select that body. That's wrong. Let's try once more, circular, go for a solid, that would be this solid here. Rotation axis would be again the y-axis. Again it's 31 instances, and no, 4 instances, Jesus. And let's put it into just one solid. Now I can combine that solid with this one, confirm. And now we can do all the holes. Maybe first that extrude here, make it symmetric, remove it, make it 100, 200, 100 in both directions. And now we can go for a hole up there. Again, the small one should be on this surface here. That's the reference. Okay, great. Confirm. Now do that circular pattern. It's a feature pattern with that hole. The axis is of course the y-axis. 4 instances, 360 degrees, and confirm. Now a last hole on this surface here, that one. This would be the reference, and this should go through, and diameter should be 126. And the second version is done. let's hide that body as well. Now the third version, let's start with an extrude with that small one here, this one, and this should be a blind one in one direction, not 200, but it should be a new body, and it should go up to nothing. It should be just 47 millimeter. Confirm. Let's do that fillet here, 7 millimeter, and confirm. Let's make a circular pattern with this body. So go select this body. Axis would be the y-axis, again 4 instances, 360 degrees, and it's just in one body. Now go for an extrude with this circle here, make it up to the work plane 1, and of course it could be joined with that solid. Remember, that's just one solid, those 4. Okay, now let's copy sketch 1 and paste it onto that plane, this plane, paste. Let's take a look, that's the one, and I want to change, maybe hide this one, just to make sure. That's the one, and that should be 150. Now make an extrude, join it the other way around, and the distance should be 100 and not 100 but 1.67 millimeter. Great, let's go for the rectangular pattern. It should be a feature pattern with that extrude. Direction is the y-axis, 31 instances, distance or spacing is 6.67. Nice. Now that sketch has to be moved up here. So I want to copy sketch 3, copy, and paste it onto the XY plane. Paste. Let's try to edit it. Go here and cut graphics. So let's show all constraints, and that would be the constraints, the one and only constraint which I have to delete, and then I should be able to move that circle up. That's kind of crazy because it's, you see, it's different color, so let's try to move it like this. Select it and move it from here up there. Done. It's kind of strange that I can't move it with the mouse, but that's faster anyway. So it should be still aligned like that. And the distance, that point should be in that plane, so I have to project that up here into my sketch, and then I can go for that constraint and put this point onto that projected plane. Finish that sketch, make an extrude, make it symmetric, remove it, and let's go for 200 as usual, and I want to remove it from this solid here because there are more solids, so you have to sometimes select the correct solid. So what's up there? Select face, no. Profile, okay, that's the profile. Sketch plane, yes. Symmetric, yes. 200, yes. Remove, yes. And confirm. Now for the holes. So one hole, so that's the big one. Let's do the big one first. That would be the surface, and you need to select one of these edges here, this one here. So it's centered, it should go through all. Yes, confirm. Now the small one, let's rotate it a little bit, go for another hole. That's a blind one, so like this. It should be 20 and 10, and the surface would be this one here, and the reference should be this edge here, and confirm. Great, and let's do circular pattern with a feature. Circular, the axis would be again the y-axis, and again 4 instances, 360 degrees. And the third version is here as well. Great. So that's it for this video. So hope it was helpful, hope you liked it. If you did like it, please give it a like or leave a comment. If you want to see more, please give it a like or leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would really help. You could follow me also on GrabCAD, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and many more. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.